Welcome to medieval Sleepy, a place where the world slows and the night begins to whisper. Here you'll drift through forgotten castles, quiet forests, and rain-soaked villages, places where time itself moves softly. Let the air grow still around you. Let your breath find its rhythm. You are safe here, warm, and far from the noise of the waking world. Tonight's story awaits, somewhere deep in the calm of the old kingdom. Close your eyes, listen, and let the journey begin. The night unfolds slowly around you, soft, quiet, welcoming. You walk along an old stone path, each step gentle, unhurried, as though the earth itself has softened to cradle your feet. The sky above is a deep midnight blue, velvet and calm, with clouds drifting like pale curtains across the moon. A hush settles over everything, a hush so soothing that even your breath begins to match its rhythm, slower, softer, deeper. A faint drizzle begins, rain falling in thin, delicate threads. It patters lightly against the leaves, creating a soft whisper that fills the stillness. The scent of wet earth rises, warm, sweet, comforting, drifting through the cool night air. You breathe it in, letting it settle peacefully inside you. The world feels suspended, held in a moment that exists gently between waking and dreaming. You feel safe. You feel steady. You feel at ease. Ahead, the stone path stretches through the forest, illuminated by scattered patches of moonlight slipping through the canopy. The trees tower quietly on either side, ancient trunks, wide and patient, their branches heavy with glistening raindrops. Every few seconds, a droplet slides from leaf to leaf, before falling with a soft tap to the forest floor. A cool breeze swirls around you. Not cold, not sharp, just cool enough to refresh your skin and loosen the tension in your shoulders. It moves like a quiet companion, brushing past, guiding you gently forward. You walk slowly, deliberately, letting every sound calm you. The soft drip of rain, the distant call of a night bird, the gentle sigh of wind between the branches. Each sound blends into a sleepy melody, peaceful and steady, like a lullaby carried by nature itself. As you continue, the forest begins to thicken, but instead of feeling closed in, it feels protective, almost warm. The trees arch overhead like a natural cathedral, their branches forming a long, welcoming tunnel of shadows and silver light. Your fingertips graze the mossy bark of a nearby tree. It is cool to the touch, slightly damp, grounding. Every step takes you deeper into stillness, deeper into calm, deeper into that soft space where thoughts quiet and your mind floats peacefully. You notice something ahead, a faint glow at the end of the path, soft, golden, pulsing gently like the light of a candle behind old glass. You move toward it. With every step, the rain lightens, the breeze warms, and the golden glow brightens. It doesn't shine harshly. It flickers like a warm ember in a fireplace, steady and comforting. The forest begins to open again, and you find yourself standing at the edge of a wide clearing. In the very center stands a stone archway, ancient, weathered, and covered in spirals of moss and flowering vines. The soft golden glow shines from within the arch, shimmering like a curtain of starlight. The moment you see it, the world around you becomes even quieter, as if everything recognizes this place. As if the forest itself bows in reverence, you take a slow breath, letting the humid, rain-washed air fill your chest, and exhale gently. Your body relaxes further. Your mind softens. The archway hums very faintly, a low soothing vibration that you feel more than hear, almost like the deep, reassuring purr of a creature resting peacefully. Almost like a heartbeat, steady, soft, safe. You step closer, drawn by curiosity, by wonder, by an instinct deep inside you that recognizes this glow. Even though you have never seen it before, the air near the archway feels warmer, softer, filled with a sweet scent, like blooming jasmine mixed with fresh rain. It wraps around you like a gentle blanket. You raise your hand toward the shimmering light. It feels like warm mist, delicate, silky, moving slowly between your fingers. You step even closer, letting the glow wash over your face, your shoulders, your breath. And in this moment, in the presence of this ancient passage, the entire forest seems to sigh with relief. The leaves stop rustling. The drizzle softens to a faint whisper. The world holds still, as if inviting you, guiding you, welcoming you. A soft pulse of warm air flows from the archway, brushing your skin like a feather. It makes your eyelids heavier, your muscles looser, your thoughts quieter. You feel safe here, safe to wander, safe to rest, safe to let go. You take one more gentle step forward. The golden light brightens, enveloping you, soothing you, drawing you into its warmth. Your senses heighten, not sharply, but softly. Dreamily. You hear the low hum of ancient magic. You smell rain mixing with the scent of blooming flowers. You feel the gentle warmth sliding across your arms. You see the shimmer of swirling gold and silver light. You sense a peaceful pull, a call from a world beyond. Your breath slows. Your chest loosens. Your shoulders relax. You step through the archway. For a moment, time becomes quiet, stretching, softening, as though the world is pausing just for you. The light surrounds you completely, and you feel weightless, as though drifting slowly downward through warm clouds. There is no rush, no urgency, only the gentle sensation of being carried, supported, cocooned. The hum deepens, becoming a soft, beautiful tone that vibrates through your body like a lullaby. It flows through your chest, your arms, your fingertips, your toes, soothing every inch of you. You feel yourself sinking into calm, sinking into safety, sinking into a dreamlike space between worlds. Gradually, the golden light softens, thinning like morning fog. You feel the ground again beneath your feet, warm, smooth, solid. When the glow fully fades, you find yourself standing not in a forest, and not on the stone path behind you, but somewhere new, somewhere gentle, somewhere magical. A meadow stretches before you, endless fields of soft swaying, grass glowing faintly under a lavender sky. Tiny floating lights drift lazily above the flowers, like fireflies moving in slow motion. The air is warm, sweet, scented with honey and moonlit blossoms. You inhale softly. The world feels lighter here, quieter, kinder that the fairy tale passage has brought you through. And your journey, your peaceful, dreamlike journey, has just begun. But for now, in this moment, you simply stand within the stillness, letting the calm settle into your bones, letting the warmth melt into your breath, letting the magic rest softly against your skin. You are safe. You are welcome. You are exactly where you need to be. And the night carries you forward, slowly, gently, into the next chapter of your dreamlike adventure. The air around you is warm, gentle, almost glowing. You stand in the quiet meadow, the lavender sky stretching endlessly overhead, soft as silk and painted with drifting strands of silver cloud. Everything moves slowly here, dreamily, as though the world breathes in long, peaceful waves. You take a step forward, and the grass bends beneath your feet, not sharply, not loudly, but with the soft cushioned give of a velvet blanket. The blades shimmer faintly in hues of pale blue and gold, each movement catching the dim light like ripples across a calm lake. A breeze sweeps across the meadow, warm, rhythmic, steady. It brushes your skin like a gentle hand, and the scent it carries is delicate, a sweet mixture of fresh honey, warm blossoms, and a hint of quiet rain lingering somewhere far in the distance. You breathe it in slowly, deeply, letting the warmth travel through you, soothing your chest, loosening your shoulders, quieting your thoughts. Tiny floating lights drift lazily through the air. Around you small, glowing orbs, no larger than fireflies. They move with graceful slowness, pulsing gently in colors that shift from pale rose to soft silver to moonlit blue. Each light seems to hum faintly, a soft resonance that drifts close to your ears before fading again into the warm breeze. You walk deeper into the meadow, your steps slow, unhurried, matching the tranquil rhythm of this new world with each step. The grass grows slightly taller, brushing against your ankles like cool silk. Petals float through the air, lifted by the gentle wind. Petals from flowers you haven't yet seen. Flowers that glow faintly in pastel colors. Flowers that release a soft, calming scent every time they drift past you. It feels like walking through a dream woven from warmth and moonlight. Ahead, a narrow stream glides through the meadow. The water doesn't rush or sparkle sharply. It moves softly, smoothly, like liquid glass drifting along a slow, endless path. You step closer, drawn to the peaceful sound, a gentle, repeating hush, as if the stream whispers a lullaby only the quiet night can hear. You kneel at the edge and dip your fingertips into the water. It is warm, warmer than you expected, almost like the touch of a bath at the perfect temperature. The water glides around your fingers effortlessly, leaving behind a soft, tingling sensation, as if the stream itself is greeting you. When you lift your hand, the droplets glow faintly before fading back into the night air. The world here holds its magic openly, softly, generously. Nothing startles, nothing rushes. Everything simply flows in gentle waves of serenity. You continue walking, following the curve of the stream as it winds through the meadow. The breeze carries new scents now, hints of mint, cool and soothing, mixed with a warmth reminiscent of candle wax melting slowly in a quiet room. The combination sinks into you, relaxing you further. Your breath deepens, your body grows lighter, your mind begins to drift peacefully as you walk. You notice something far off, a cluster of soft glowing shapes rising from the grass. At first you think they're lanterns, floating just above the ground, but as you approach, you realize they are flowers, tall, bell-shaped blossoms with petals that emit a gentle silver-blue luminescence. You reach out and brush your fingertips along one of the petals. It's warm to the touch, softer than silk, and as your fingers glide across its surface, the flower brightens for a moment, releasing a faint chiming sound, delicate, distant, like the softest note of a crystal bell. The sound flows through you peacefully, soothing something deep inside your chest. You move among the glowing flowers, walking slowly, listening as each gentle chime rises and fades in the quiet air. The meadow becomes a symphony of soft, shimmering notes, each one spaced far apart, each one drifting calmly into the warm night. The sound makes you feel lighter, calmer, as though the world is lifting weight from your shoulders. Little by little, you continue wandering until the flowers begin to thin, and you find yourself near a small hill. The slope is gentle, covered in short, plush grass that ripples with each passing breeze. At the top, a lone tree stands tall, elegant, bathed in pale golden light. Its branches curve like stretched ribbons, long and flowing, and its leaves glow softly in shades of peach and amber. They sway slowly, lazily, creating a warm, shimmering halo around the tree. You feel drawn to it, to its warmth, its stillness, its welcoming glow. You climb the gentle hill, each step soft and quiet. When you reach the top, the breeze shifts, carrying the warm scent of the tree's leaves, a smell reminiscent of vanilla, warm sunlit wood, and distant rain. It makes your eyelids heavy, not with exhaustion, but with comfort, with peace, with that soft desire to simply rest. Under the tree, the ground feels warmer, softer, almost like a cushion waiting for you. You sit slowly, leaning your back against the smooth, glowing trunk. The tree's warmth seeps into you instantly, flowing through your spine, your shoulders, your arms. Your entire body relaxes in a slow wave, a warm melting calm that pours down your chest and settles into your legs. You close your eyes for a moment, listening. The meadow hums faintly. The flowers chime softly in the distance. The stream whispers its slow, gliding lullaby, and the tree behind you breathes a low, gentle warmth into your skin. The world around you feels alive, not busy, not loud, but alive, in a peaceful, dreamlike way. Every sound, every movement, every breath of wind feels as though it exists solely to comfort you. You open your eyes again, slowly, and notice something new across the meadow. Beyond the soft glow of flowers and drifting lights, faint golden shapes begin to appear, shapes that move like floating ribbons of warm light, weaving gently through the air. They drift closer, slow, calm, peaceful. When they reach the hill, they circle around the tree, hovering like gentle lanterns. Their light warms your face, your hands, the air around you. You lift your hand slightly, and one of the golden shapes moves closer, as though responding to your quiet presence. It hovers near your palm, glowing softly. You feel a warmth radiating from it. Not hot, not bright, just a deep, comforting warmth that settles into your hand and relaxes your fingers. The golden shape drifts upward, circling your hair, your shoulders, your chest, before floating lazily toward the sky again. You lean back once more, letting the warmth of the tree and the gentle presence of these floating lights soothe you. Your breathing deepens, your thoughts slow, your mind becomes soft and open. The tree seems to cradle you, the breeze seems to lull you, the night seems to hold you. Everything here is safe, everything here is gentle, everything here invites you to rest. As your eyes grow heavier, the golden lights drift upward, rising slowly into the lavender sky like glowing feathers carried by a quiet wind. You watch them ascend, their soft glow fading into the dreamy haze above. The meadow dims, the breeze slows. The world becomes still, so beautifully still, and you rest beneath the glowing tree, letting the peaceful magic of this fairy tale realm embrace you. Your journey continues, but for now, the world simply asks you to breathe, to soften, to slow, to let yourself drift gently in this place between worlds. You awaken slowly, not with a start, not with a jolt, but with the gentle, rising warmth of a world that breathes in soft harmony around you. The golden tree above you glows faintly, its light pulsing like a quiet heartbeat. Each pulse sends a warm ripple through the air, a ripple that brushes against your skin and nudges you gently back into waking calm. You open your eyes. The meadow is calm. The lavender sky has deepened to a dreamy indigo, and floating lights drift lazily in the air, moving in slow spirals, as if stretching in the quiet of early night. You rise slowly to your feet, feeling the softness of the grass beneath you warm, plush, comforting. A warm breeze flows past your shoulders, nudging you gently toward something new, something waiting not far across the meadow. You feel the faintest pull, soft and inviting, like a guiding hand resting just above your back. You begin walking down the hill. Every step is slow, every movement effortless, every breath deeper than the last. The glowing petals that drifted earlier now float around you again, carried by the wind in long graceful arcs. A few brush against your arms and dissolve into tiny specks of light, like small blessings left behind on your skin. The stream you passed before curves in a new direction now, leading toward a patch of mist hovering just above the ground. The mist glows faintly with pearly light, shifting and curling as if alive. As if aware of your approach, you follow the path formed naturally by the soft grass, moving toward the mist. The world around you grows quieter, softer, even more dreamlike. The hum of the meadow fades into a tender echo. The warm air thickens with the scent of dew and moonlit blossoms. and the drifting lights dance slowly around your steps. As you reach the mist, you feel the air cool, just a little, not cold, not sharp, just enough to make your arms tingle pleasantly. It feels like stepping closer to a waterfall of clouds. The mist parts gently, revealing a sight that makes your breath fall into an even slower rhythm. A long, elegant bridge rises from the ground, made entirely of pale stone that glows like gentle moonlight. The bridge arches gracefully over a deep, quiet chasm filled with pearly mist that swirls in slow, hypnotic spirals. It stretches forward into the distance, disappearing beyond a curtain of luminous fog. You step closer, and the bridge responds. A soft vibration hums beneath your feet as you place your first step upon it, subtle, soothing like the low purr of something ancient and peaceful. The stone warms under your touch, as though welcoming your presence. You take another step, and another, slow, steady, calm dot. The mist rises in gentle waves, brushing your legs, wrapping around your hands, swirling lightly across your shoulders. It carries a scent like cool jasmine mixed with warm rain, calming, grounding, and beautifully soft. Your footsteps echo faintly on the stone, not loudly, not sharply, just a soft, rhythmic tap that blends with the hum of the bridge dot as you walk. The air grows warmer again, touched with golden currents drifting through the fog. These warm currents curl around your skin like quiet breaths, relaxing your muscles, steadying your thoughts, loosening anything that still feels tense inside you. You pause midway across the bridge. The world is quiet here, deeply quiet, a kind of quiet that settles into your bones and smooths every edge of your mind. You rest your hands on the stone railing. It feels warm and smooth, like polished marble dipped in sunlight. Below, the pearly mist churns slowly, not with threat, not with force, but with gentle, mesmerizing patterns. Swirls form and dissolve, shapes rise and drift away, like dreams floating beneath your feet. You breathe in slowly, and breathe out even more slowly. The air feels soft entering your lungs, warm as it leaves, balanced, peaceful, steady. Then you notice something subtle, something faint, a sound, a soft chime, distant, almost like the memory of a bell struck gently in the far reaches of a dream. You listen, the chime comes again, then again, soft, distant, slow. It seems to drift from the fog ahead lightly, tenderly calling you forward without urgency. You continue walking, the golden mist thickens, swirling around your legs in slow curls that rise and fall like peaceful waves. As you step deeper into it, the mist glows with soft hues, pale pinks, silver blues, gentle ambers. Each color shifts with the rhythm of your breath. Each glow pulses with your steps, as if the world is syncing itself to your energy, matching your calm, following your pace. The soft chime grows clearer. You walk slowly, letting the fog wrap around you, letting the glow warm the air you breathe, and then, through the thinning mist, you finally see the source of the chimes. A ring of floating stones hovers at the end of the bridge, arranged in a perfect circle. Each stone glows faintly, and from each stone hangs a single delicate crystal no bigger than a raindrop, suspended effortlessly in the air. The crystals sway gently, creating soft, chiming sounds whenever they touch. A quiet, repeating melody. Slow, soothing, hypnotic. You reach the end of the bridge and step into the ring of floating stones at once. The air grows warmer, deeply warm, like being wrapped in a soft blanket. The crystals sway more slowly now, as if matching your breath, chiming in long, gentle intervals. You look around. The mist below the bridge glows brighter. The fog thins enough to reveal soft shapes drifting. Beneath the surface, luminous ribbons of golden light, swirling like living currents. You stand still and close your eyes. The world around you moves in delicate breaths. The crystals chime softly. The mist brushes your skin in warm, rhythmic waves, and the bridge hums beneath your feet, steady and calm. You feel your thoughts loosening, your shoulders sinking, your breath deepening as the dreamlike melody drifts through your mind. You are safe here. You are calm here. Nothing rushes. Nothing pulls. Nothing burdens you. After a long moment of stillness, the crystals fall silent, one by one, each chime fading into the air like a soft echo traveling across an endless sky. When the last chime fades, something gentle happens. The fog ahead parts, revealing a new path. A soft, inviting glow spreads across the stone, leading forward into deeper realms of this fairy tale world. The bridge behind you is peaceful. The path ahead is warm and welcoming, and your journey continues with the same quiet calm that holds this entire realm. You take a step forward. The air warms, the mist glows, and the world cradles you gently, guiding you toward the next chapter of your dreamlike passage. The warm light ahead guides you gently beyond the bridge, and as you step forward, the mist drifts away like a slow-moving curtain, revealing a quiet woodland bathed in soft silver glow. The first breath you take here feels different, softer, deeper, like the air itself is laced with calm. The scent is a mixture of cool pine, warm candle wax, and faint sweetness, as though flowers bloom here only under moonlight. Each inhale settles peacefully inside your chest, loosening something deeper, something quiet. The trees around you rise tall and elegant, their barks smooth and pale as silver. Their branches arch overhead, intertwined like delicate lace, forming a natural ceiling that filters the soft light drifting through the leaves. You step onto the woodland path. The ground beneath your feet is warm, cushioned, covered in a thick layer of glowing moss that feels like velvet. With every step, the moss sinks gently under your weight, releasing a faint shimmer of golden dust that dissolves into the air. The forest greets you with soft, melodic echoes, echoes that don't come from your steps, but from the world itself. A distant chime, a soft hum, a gentle resonance that glides between the trees. It feels like the forest is singing, not loudly, not clearly, just quietly, soothingly, like a lullaby meant only for travelers who pass through. You move slowly, peacefully, letting the woodland atmosphere settle around you like a warm cloak. Everywhere you look, tiny lantern-like shapes hang from the branches. But they're not lanterns, not made of glass or flame. They're natural small pods that glow from within, emitting dim pearly light. Their glow brightens and softens in a slow rhythm, like breathing. As you pass them, they sway just slightly, as if acknowledging your presence. A breeze flows gently down the path, carrying a soft whisper, not a voice, not words, just a soothing vibration, like a warm echo that brushes your mind with a comforting everything is okay. You keep walking. The deeper into the woodland you go, the softer the world becomes. The air grows warmer, the light grows dimmer but richer, filled with muted tones of blue and silver. And the forest sounds slowed down until each one feels spaced apart, giving your mind room to relax, to breathe, to drift. You notice small creatures now, gentle, glowing shapes flitting between the trees. They move like fireflies, but with slower, smoother patterns, leaving trails of faint light that linger in the air for several seconds before fading. One drifts close to you, hovering near your chest. Its glow warms your skin, calming your breath. It circles you once, twice, and floats away, leaving behind a soft shimmer that settles onto your clothes like gentle stardust. You walk further, passing under low-hanging branches that brush your shoulders like soft feathers. The leaves above rustle quietly, creating a slow, soothing rhythm, the kind of sound you'd hear if the forest itself was breathing. The scent changes again, a hint of warm vanilla, a trace of fresh rain, and something soft and floral, impossible to name, yet deeply comforting. The woodland path curves, revealing a small clearing ahead. You step into it. The clearing is round, bordered by tall trees whose branches form a dome overhead. In the center sits a perfectly still pool of water, smooth as glass, glowing faintly with reflections of pale blue and silver. The pool emits tiny ripples, even though nothing touches it. The ripples move slowly, very slowly, each one spreading outward like the quiet beat of a faraway drum. You move closer. The air around the pool feels warm and serene, humming with faint energy. When you kneel beside the water and extend your hand, the surface glows brighter, inviting, peaceful. You dip your fingertips into the pool. The water is warm like bath water, touched by candlelight, warm like gentle hands resting on yours. It sends a wave of calm up your arm, across your shoulder, down your spine, until your whole body relaxes in a deep, comforting sigh. As you watch the ripples settle, something begins to appear beneath the surface. Not a figure, not a creature, just soft shapes of light. They drift upward, swirl once, and fade again. The pool seems to reflect not what is around you, but what rests within you, the calm, the softness, the deepening peace that fills your chest. You sit back slowly, noticing a new glow forming behind the trees. A silver lantern rises from the underbrush, floating, not hanging, drifting lazily into the clearing. Then another, then two more. They circle the pool in slow, elegant motions, their bright cores pulsing like quiet heartbeats. The light they cast across the clearing makes the air shimmer, a soft, dreamlike shimmer that makes the world look gentler, warmer, almost weightless. One lantern drifts close to you, hovering at eye level. Its glow is soft and steady, illuminating the air around you in a halo of silver-white light as it floats there. The woodland echoes begin again, soft chimes, gentle hums, a peaceful melody carried through the trees. The lantern's light pulses with the rhythm of the forest, and you feel your breath sinking with it. Slowly, deeply, naturally you stand, letting the lantern guide you. It drifts toward a narrow pathway on the far side of the clearing, a path you didn't notice before. One by one, the other lanterns gather behind it, forming a line of glowing orbs that light the way forward. You step onto the new path. Immediately, the air grows warmer again, and the scent of soft pine blends with the sweetness of moonlit blossoms. The trees here grow closer together, creating a tunnel of silver leaves that rustle gently with each breath of wind. Your footsteps are silent now. The glowing moss cushions every movement, making it feel like you're gliding rather than walking. The lanterns float ahead, never rushing, always waiting for you to move at your own pace. Their soft glow casts warm patterns along the woodland floor, patterns that drift and shift like the gentle waves of a calm sea dot in the distance. You hear a quiet sound, a soft, steady heartbeat of the land itself, a rhythmic echo that pulses through the soil, up through your feet, and into your breath. It isn't loud. It isn't startling. It's steady, comforting, ancient. It feels like the forest is welcoming you deeper, showing you its calmest spaces, its quietest corners, its most peaceful secrets. The lanterns slow. The woodland path opens, and ahead, through the archway of silver leaves, you see a new glow, golden and soft, like dawn rising behind distant hills. You feel it before you reach it, a warmth that touches your face, your hands, your chest, filling you with a sense of calm so deep it feels like resting inside a dream. You step forward, guided by the silver lanterns, walking into the next breath of this fairy tale world, where your journey continues in softness, and the night holds you gently in its warm embrace. You continue along the quiet path, the one that feels softer with each step, as though the ground itself is gently shifting to welcome you. The air around you carries a hush, a deep, velvety stillness that wraps itself around your shoulders, pulling you into a slower, calmer, deeper rhythm. Ahead, you see it, a bridge, long and gentle, woven from strands of moonlight and soft silver threads, as if someone stitched night and dream together and stretched it across the space between worlds. You step closer, feeling the glow of the bridge warming your skin with a faint silky radiance. The light here is softer, paler, almost sleepy in the way it drifts and settles against your hands. A breeze rises slow, warm and comforting, carrying the scent of night-blooming flowers and the quiet sweetness of dew resting on petals. It brushes against your cheeks, slowly, as though encouraging you to continue. You place one foot on the bridge. The surface feels smooth, like polished stone softened by centuries of gentle footsteps. And beneath it, you can sense a low, harmonic hum, like a heartbeat resting beneath layers of calm silence. You take another step, and another dot. Each movement slows your breathing, deepens your stillness, and allows a sense of peaceful detachment to settle into your body, as though the air itself is cradling you in a careful, steady embrace. Above you, the sky fades into soft lavender, a color so quiet it seems to dissolve as you look at it, blending into the deeper blues of the night. Clouds drift slowly, as if pulled by invisible hands through a world that moves at half the speed of waking life. The bridge stretches ahead, glowing faintly like a silver ribbon. Far below, mist gathers in soft, swirling patterns that look like dreams forming and dissolving before they reach the waking world. You inhale the calmness. You feel lighter, as though you're floating, as though your footsteps barely touch the surface. A soft rain begins, not enough to wet your skin, just enough to fill the air with tiny glimmers of silver light. Each drop shimmers before it falls, catching and reflecting the moon like stars drifting downward. You listen. The rain makes no sound, except a deep, gentle hush, like a lullaby sung by the sky itself. You walk further, and the mist below thickens, curling into shapes that almost resemble memories. A forest you once imagined, a tower you once dreamed of, a river that feels familiar even if you've never walked beside it. But none of these visions call for your attention. They simply rise and fall, like thoughts passing through a sleepy mind on the edge of rest. The bridge continues to guide you, illuminated by soft lights that pulse like slow heartbeats. Your chest loosens, your shoulders relax, your breath grows deeper, longer, slower. The world around you begins to quiet even more than before. A warm breeze drifts across the bridge, carrying the scent of old parchment, soft candle wax, and something faintly sweet like honey steeped in warm milk. It feels ancient, comforting, as if countless travelers have walked this same path across countless dreamlike nights. The bridge begins a gentle incline, leading you upward as the air becomes even more tranquil. You pause, not out of worry, but simply to feel, to breathe, to let this softness settle deeper into your bones. You rest your hands on the railing, which feels like warm ivory beneath your fingers. The glow is steady, soft, unwavering, inviting you to linger as long as you wish. You look down again at the swirling mist below. The shapes shift, slower now, as though matching your heartbeat. A castle corridor here, a lantern-lit chamber there, a flutter of wings disappearing into darkness. All of it peaceful, all of it quiet, all of it softened by the hazy tenderness of half dream, half reality. You take another step, and the hum beneath the bridge deepens, resonating gently through your footsteps, like a warm vibration moving up your legs and into your lungs. You breathe out slowly, so slowly. The air feels thicker now, more soothing, as though it's cushioning your breath and carrying it away like a cloud dissolving into the night. A soft, Golden mist rises near the end of the bridge, a gentle curtain that shifts like silk in a faint breeze. Behind it, you sense a new world waiting. A world softer and more welcoming than anything you've walked through so far. You approach it, feeling your heart beat slow, your thoughts quiet, your body lighten. The golden mist parts just slightly, revealing the faint outline of an archway carved from warm stone. Candles glow around it, their flames small and steady and endlessly patient. You pause before the archway, standing at the very edge of worlds, feeling the presence of something ancient, gentle, and wise. The air is warm here, like a blanket draped over weary shoulders. You feel the last bit of tension melt away. The last bit of thought drifts softly from your mind. The last bit of wakefulness loosen its hold as the golden light breathes softly around you. You step forward into warmth, into stillness, into the next part of your journey, and the bridge behind you glows softly, as though whispering a blessing on your peaceful passage. You pass beneath the warm stone archway, and the air changes around you, softening, warming, settling into a gentle stillness that immediately begins to unwind your thoughts. A quiet glow fills the space ahead, not bright, not dim, but the perfect middle ground where shadows feel safe and light feels comforting. You step forward slowly, your feet touching smooth, polished stone that holds a faint, pleasant warmth like sun-touched marble, remembering the last traces of daylight as your eyes adjust. You begin to see where you are a library, but not like any library you've ever walked into. This one feels alive, breathing softly, resting gently in the hush of this dreamlike world. Tall shelves rise around you, their wood dark and polished, gleaming faintly in the candlelit glow. They stretch upward into a ceiling lost in shadow, as though the library has no true end, only layers of peaceful knowledge stacked toward infinity. Lanterns hang from delicate bronze chains, swaying just slightly, giving off a golden shimmer that dances across the spines of ancient books. The light is slow, deliberate, dreamlike. You take a deep breath, and you catch the warm scent of aged parchment, soft dust, candle wax, and the faintest hint of lavender drifting through the air from somewhere unseen. It's the smell of quiet evenings, of rainy nights spent reading in silence, of stories waiting patiently to be opened. You step deeper inside. The silence here is unlike any other, not empty, not hollow, but full, gentle, alive with soft echoes of pages turning somewhere far away. The floor creaks faintly beneath your steps, a warm, wooden sound that feels as comforting as a calm heartbeat in the dark. You trail your fingers along the smooth edge of a shelf, feeling the delicate texture of carved vines and ancient symbols that glow faintly under your touch, as though responding to your presence. You pause beside a table round, low, and covered with old scrolls that curl like sleeping petals. Beside them sits a single candle with a flame so steady, so unwavering, it feels almost alive. Its light flickers upon your face with a soft warmth that eases your breathing into a deeper, slower, more peaceful rhythm. You listen there, softly a whisper, not words, not voices, just the gentle sigh of pages shifting in the distance, as though the books themselves are breathing in their sleep. You move toward the sound, your footsteps feather-light. The lanterns guide you through a long corridor of shelves, their golden glow stretching out before you like a pathway woven from warmth. You reach an alcove, a small, rounded corner with a single cushioned seat carved into the wall. It looks impossibly soft, like a place shaped by centuries of weary travelers resting their minds. You sink into it. The cushion molds itself to your shape, holding you with such gentle support that your body feels instantly lighter. Before you, a low table holds a single book. Its cover is velvet, dark midnight blue, embroidered with silver threads that shimmer like faint constellations. You run your fingertip across the surface, and tiny patterns of light ripple outward, a soft glow as delicate as moonlight on still water. You open the book slowly, carefully, and the pages release a soft breath of warm air that brushes your face with a comforting familiarity. Inside, you see illustrations not still, not frozen, but gently moving as though painted with living starlight. Forest paths sway in a quiet breeze. Rivers shimmer beneath moonlit arcs. Stone halls glow softly with candlelight. Each image flows into the next with the slow grace of clouds drifting at dusk. You feel yourself relaxing further, deeper, as if the library is cradling you in its endless warmth. The air grows heavier in a pleasant way, like a thick blanket draped around your shoulders. You turn another page. Soft rain begins to fall somewhere above, a distant patter echoing through unseen rafters. The sound is slow, rhythmic, steady, falling in perfect harmony with your heartbeat. You lean back in the seat, your shoulders sinking deeper, your breath becoming softer. Lantern light flickers across your vision in slow, golden waves. With every flicker, your eyelids grow a little heavier, a little warmer, a little more willing to close. But the library isn't done with you yet. There is still more calm waiting to be found. A breeze moves through the shelves, too gentle to disturb a single page, yet warm enough to soothe every thought in your mind. You hear it, a second whisper, this one closer, soft, like a warm voice calling from just beyond your sight. You follow the sound, rising slowly, letting the cushion release you as though reluctant to let you go. You walk deeper into the aisles, and the lanterns glow brighter, guiding you with steady golden pulses. At the very back of the library, you find another door, a round, wooden door with old runes carved into its surface. They glow softly like fireflies resting on warm bark dud. You place your hand on the wood, and it feels warm as though someone has been waiting for you. The runes brighten slowly, gently, as the door swings open without a sound. A soft, warm light pours out, wrapping around you like a blanket of morning sun. Beyond it, you see another pathway, another step in the journey, another world of quiet wonders waiting for you to enter. The air from the doorway drifts around you, calm, hushed, filled with the scent of cedarwood and velvet. Warmth. You breathe it in, deeply, slowly, peacefully, and you step forward into a new hush, a new warmth, a new piece of this gentle dream. You step through the warm doorway at the back of the lantern library, and the air shifts once more, gentle and full of calm. It wraps around you like a soft, weightless blanket, carrying the scent of evening blooms and sun-warmed stone. You inhale slowly, deeply, letting it fill your chest, and exhale even more slowly, releasing the last edges of wakefulness. Before you stretches a garden unlike any you have ever seen. The light here is soft, a quiet twilight that hovers eternally between day and night. Shades of lavender, silver, and gentle gold ripple across every leaf, every petal, every soft curve of the land. The ground beneath your feet is warm, cushioned with moss and tiny velvet flowers, giving your steps a whisper-soft rhythm. The garden feels alive, but not busy, not demanding. It moves in the slow rhythm of breath, expanding and contracting, as if it itself is exhaling peace. You walk slowly along a winding path, lined with tall, graceful trees whose branches stretch high, their leaves shimmering faintly in the soft twilight. A delicate wind stirs them, creating a gentle rustling, like the quietest song, softer than a whisper, so tender it seems meant only for you. Every few steps, small pools of water appear, mirroring the dreamy sky above. The surface is perfectly still, but faint ripples rise slowly, as though the water itself is breathing. You pause beside one, letting your fingertips hover just above the surface. The water glows faintly, a warm silver light, and the reflection of the garden wraps around you, holding you gently in its embrace. A soft, steady hum fills the air, not a sound you hear, but a vibration you feel, rising through the soles of your feet, through your legs, through your chest. It syncs with your heartbeat, slowing it, calming it, allowing your breath to drift into longer, deeper waves. The path curves again, leading you to a gentle hill. Atop it sits a circular bench, carved from warm stone, softened by centuries of time, its surface glowing faintly as if infused with moonlight. You sit slowly, letting the bench mold to your shape. Your body sinks into the warmth. Your muscles loosen. Your mind drifts, and a deep sense of calm spreads like golden light through your chest. Around the hill, lanterns float lazily in the air, their glow soft and steady, casting slow-moving shadows across the garden. They pulse in gentle rhythm with your own breathing. 1, 2, 3. Slow, calm, steady, drawing your awareness inward, allowing you to rest inside the quiet of your own being. A breeze stirs the flowers, carrying the fragrance of jasmine, warm honey, and rain-washed petals. It brushes your cheeks softly, as though encouraging your eyelids to grow heavy, to soften, to let go. You close your eyes for a moment, feeling the world around you fold into gentle waves. The breeze, the hum, the soft glow, all settling in perfect harmony. You feel completely safe, completely at peace, completely free to drift into the quiet dream space this garden offers. The lanterns pulse once more, their light a lullaby in color, flowing slowly from gold to silver to pale amber, then fading just slightly before pulsing again. Each wave of light guides your breath, softly, slowly, rhythmically, drawing you closer to sleep with each gentle cycle. From somewhere within the garden, a delicate trickle begins, a small waterfall cascading over smooth stones. It sounds so soft, so melodic. It blends seamlessly with the hum of the earth and the whisper of the leaves. It is not rushing, not loud, just a steady, comforting murmur that fills the air with warmth and calm. You lean back against the stone bench, the warmth of it flowing through your spine, your shoulders heavy and loose, your hands resting easily in your lap. The twilight sky stretches infinitely above you, soft and protective, and the faint shimmer of floating lights drifts lazily through the air, circling around your head, around your chest, wrapping you in a soft cocoon of peace. Every sensation pulls you deeper into quiet. Your feet feel the cushioned earth beneath them. Your arms feel the warm, slow air brushing past. Your chest feels the steady rhythm of your breath. And your mind feels empty, open, ready to drift. The hum deepens, blending with the faint trickle of the waterfall, with the whispering of the trees, with the pulse of the lanterns, until all of it becomes one single, soothing presence, a lullaby for your entire being. You notice the floating lights slowing their movement, circling you less and less. Their glow softening, their pulses becoming slower, longer, stretching out, matching the slowness of your own drifting heartbeat. The world begins to fade around you, not sharply, not abruptly, but as if folding into itself, leaving only this place, this warmth, this slow, deep calm. You feel weightless, as if cradled in soft, invisible arms, swaying slightly in perfect stillness, completely safe, completely free, completely at peace. The garden whispers gently, "You are safe. You are at peace. You can let go. You can rest." And now, with the softest sigh of your own breath, you allow yourself to drift completely. The lantern's glow fades into gentle luminescence. The waterfall trickle softens. The hum of the earth slows, and the soft twilight embraces you fully. You close your eyes and feel the warmth of the garden seep through every part of you, through your toes, your fingertips, your shoulders, your heart. Your breath flows long, slow, steady, and as it does, the entire world slows with it. Every sound, every light, every touch, folding gently around you like the arms of a tender, endless dream. You are safe here. You are at peace here. You are exactly where you are meant to be. The garden, the lanterns, the soft earth, the gentle twilight, all of it drifts with you, carrying you into sleep, softly, slowly, fully, and finally, you let go completely, letting yourself drift into the deepest, most serene sleep, between worlds, in the heart of the fairytale passage, where dreams are endless, and rest is eternal.